Hope that God has blessed you guys mightily and protecting you guys from any plans that Satan have tried to plan for the future. We're here today, and this is called the Military of Zion Conference, which is for 2026. This is what the Lord had planted in my spirit, and for here to me to share to you guys. There is fatal in this world, and what many will receive is something very bad. They receive deadness in the spirit. They'll be separated from their physical body. They'll be separated from ministry. They'll be separated from their even a likeness unto Christ. They will die. They will. When things begin to happen, it's only begins of Satan. Satan is trying to manipulate everyone. But when you're filled with the Holy Spirit, you're only separating yourself from the will of who? Satan. Satan have done so much for this world, and he have destroyed the plans of God to other people, and the people have fell for it. So what God is putting in his last days, you need to understand what is going on. You need to return back to reality. Because this is just the last move of Christ. It really is. It's the last move of Christ before his return. The last move. And it's just, I'm sad because many don't understand what is actually going on. They don't know what actually is permitted here. But what Christ is giving to others is deep. It's deep for people to understand what Christ is giving them. It's very deep. I've been sad for almost 3 months coming up because of what's going on in the world. So many people are anointed, but they don't know it. So many people are just anointed. This is one thing that Christ always told me is he's here with me. It had me died in sin, dead in sin. I was in a point of time where I started blaming God for my troubles. I even at the time where I was literally telling God that this is his fault. I literally was. I was at the time where God took me in a wheel where I didn't even know where I was at. When I start believing who I actually am and start going into the likeness of Christ, I understand it. I start understanding who I am. Because this is what the Lord planted in my spirit. He told me 2026, which is the fatal military of Zion, which 2026 should be taken as the military of Zion, which I am finna raise in these last days. If you don't know who I am, get to know me. The tribe that I'm raising is very dangerous in the realms. We are killing the plans of Satan. We are. And what is coming, what is actually permitted unto the world, the Lord have told me many will fall. And also he also did say, tell me to raise the dead. It will take fatal instructions and fatal laws to do what I am doing. I just want people to understand who I am. I cry almost every night. So much happened in the realms that nobody's seen. Losses, people died. Literally, people died in the physical world. Lots of people died in the physical world. So many people died. But when it took in place, it took with a percentage of what many didn't understand who Christ was and what was risen and what was going to happen in the fatal year and what this year is coming to an end of. Don't nobody in this probably in this world knows what is going on at the end of this year, what is going to happen, and what Christ is going to put at the end of this world. So what I'm telling you all to warn you very well and what is coming to yet to beyond religion belief. Let me tell you something. I'm not against religion. I'm not against your community. I'm not against anything that you have. But when things begin to shift in the realms, you will feel it in the atmosphere. Something about that they don't feel right. It just never does. Lost battles. This is one thing that God have permitted us of. He have told us He have told us all along, sons of God, that the world will corrupt. Notice what now I know you probably been on social media like Twitter, and we heard about the government shutdown. Remember what Christ said in biblical principles? He said the world will what? Corrupt. If you don't believe me, look at what scripture says. The world will corrupt. It will. Now, what I'm doing is let me give you guys fatal, like big instructions. What I'm planning on doing for the next year, and what the year is coming to be coming, and the next fatal years that is coming. Um, I'm putting myself on a big instruction document that would rather me to live or die. If I make the move of me doing this, I would rather live or die. It's two choices. So I choose to live. I promise you all across the screen right now, what I'm telling you all, I will not close the fruit that I have will not close until I bring many to Christ. I promise you. I will not close my fruit. And yes, there comes a day where I will die. And many probably saying, oh, everyone dies. You'll never know the day of time. But guess what? The thing is, I don't die. I don't die in physical. I die unto Christ. And once the day to come for me to die unto Christ, when I'm finished with my works, I return back to him. I really does. My spirit returns back to him. That was the day where I didn't tell no one. Where I literally almost died. Literally. Well, I only called to Christ. I didn't even tell my own family I was going to die. I didn't even tell my family felt like I was dying. I was dying, but I called to Christ. I said, Father, please, don't let me die. The next day I woke up. No, let me tell you something. If you guys probably go back in my channel and look at what the thing was about, when I said my sickness must leave in 3 days. Look at that time. And you look at that time, I struggled so much at that time. I slept. I'm talking about I was moving through a shift that the Lord planted me in. I was going through a spiritual awakening where I slept. It's like a hibernate that I was in. I slept, I slept, I slept, I slept, I slept. The hibernate I was in, very powerful. I couldn't even see myself. I couldn't even feel my body. I felt like I was gonna corrupt. The next day, here's a miracle that actually happened that I experienced. One of them times when I roared, where it says, you look at my channel and say roar against diabetes and cancer. You look at that. That time I recovered because when I roared, I recovered. I'm not even playing. I'm not saying it just to say it. I recovered from that fatal deadness. I was spiritually awakening. But what I awakened into, the Lord planted a shieldness of a blockage, of where a separation from the physical world. I told the Father to take away my spirit until his return. So I told him to take away the rams for the return. But I also did pray to him again and said, you can give it back because my works is not finished. The Bible says, lead the 99. And I'm here to only lead the 99, not to leave people that are just leaving people astray. I noticed that a long time ago, I was even a pastor, I was struggling with sin very bad. I would watch a program. You looking at the first video I ever made. I have not sinned maybe almost a year, maybe 8 or 9 a year that I have not sinned in that first video I was. But I fell again. And once I fell, I prayed again. And I picked myself right on back up again. And at that time I didn't fall no more. And then a couple years went, like a year went by, which came from 2024 to 2025. I fell again. I got back up and rised again. I didn't fall no more. because this is what I said I was going to say. Let me tell you something. It's very deep for the deep understanding. I'm not saying I failed in like masturbation and all these type of things that which will occur during the time of a percentage, or will also comes and Satan will try to use sex as for ministry. No. There's too much that many did not see when I was in a part of sin. I was in a part where I was in a part of where I was sinning. And many didn't even notice that I was literally dying physically, that many didn't even see. But what Christ put in my spirit was only handled to me, and what he told me was so amazing. So amazing. He said, "My son, I'm here with you." Corrupted, I fell to my feet and prayed to him. Let me tell you guys something. The 2026 Military Zion Conference. If you want to be a part of, if you want to be a part of this tribe, I promise you, wait till like I'm saying these things, but like I'm just like I know I'm not gonna be that good popular person that's gonna just spread out to the world. People would notice me. No, people know almost what I am at in my school. Not everybody knows who I am. But the thing is, they know who I am, but they still didn't show respect to me. But hey, it's okay. Remember, they spoke down on Jesus first too. Also, so I realized that too. Also, people hate light. When I walk through anybody, I walk matter of fact in school, I shield myself to disguise myself from my spirit. I always do. I disguise myself. And what I get is I get only principalities of darkness always trying to defeat me. Even when it defeat my schoolwork too. Also. One thing that nobody noticed, I'm actually a good person, but I'm into history too also. I love to read books. I do also. And people call me nerds. I mean, they don't call me a nerd, but I don't want to feel like I'm a nerd, but I like books. I actually do love to read books. Like you probably know what books I love to read, the Bible and many other books too also. This right here will bring in it helps. It really does. It really helps. Really to history. So there's a lot of stuff that many didn't see when I was in a part of sin. Because when I came back from that time where last week, last week I told you guys I was leaving, and I also did come back. At that time, I told you guys that I was gonna leave and come back to you guys, and I was gonna give you guys fatal good instructions and know what to do in the realms. I want to give you guys something, a secret, a very big secret. And the secret is not it's not even a regular secret. What I want to give you guys is very deep. Okay, so there's so much that I can ask for you guys to understand of who I am and what can I achieve and what can I also do in the physical realm. Um, this is what the Lord planted to me. He planted a coal that will be given to humanity. You know, a place of a coal will be given to humanity. Very, very well. It's a coal, it's a burning coal. You can operate it and you can also generate it. Stirring up the bowl. It's stirring up your coals. It will generate fire. And these coals that release is a very big secret that should never be given to the apostles of evil. Because once demons understand what is going on, they will start triggering. They will start triggering, start to going after. See, I struggle. People don't even know. Actually, I struggle with more demons than people don't even know. The people that know how to operate realms in this physical world, they struggle with more demons than regular people. They struggle with more demons. So while I'm at right now, I promise you guys, I'm not gonna stay here. I'm not. That's I placed myself up under a shieldness. Because it's in secret place. So when a man dies, he must return back to the Lord. So um now 2026 conference, the military of Zion is very big. what I'm finna raise. The Rams are taking over. The voices of Satan is lacking, which Satan is losing his voice in the physical realm and the world. And that meaning God should have spoken to about everyone now. Half of the people across the world, God should have spoken to you and told you faithful instructions and big instructions about the deep things of God and how to operate fire and how to operate the mystical tongues in the realms too also. So the realms that I'm putting my spirit in is the realms I only can operate what was given to me. So I only want to tell you guys that there is nothing big that what I'm putting to you guys. Nothing big. Because I want you all to understand that when sin is operated, you can also get taken from that sin. You also can. So when you tell people about the sin of the world, they will know what to do. They'll know what to say and know how to operate it and how to totally operate it in the realms. Um, the Lord have planted many things in the spirit of his servants and how to operate realms and how to operate the physical world through the portal realms of Christ. Oh, let me see one thing. Let me see if it works. Let's see real quick. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, it does works. So this one is called the military design, which is not even in 3D, which is oh my goodness, what the world? Face ID. It's in 3D. It's so up close right now. You guys probably can't. This is green screen. So as you probably noticed, the story behind the Adam and Eve story, I just did that like yesterday, not yesterday, a while ago. And when I just did that, and I made a new scripturized song, which is called "I Am Filled Fire Filled Creature," which is you guys probably heard the song. Um, there's something else that I want to tell you guys. Oh, we're roaring for Japan for the 11th of November, and there's something very else deep. So um, I want to let you guys know that I'm not finished yet, sons of God. When I say I'm finished with communities and all these type of things, I'm not finished at all because we still have the youngsters business meeting conference. We're still coming up January, so there's still too many documents that are putting out to me. And let me tell you guys something else why I've been away so long, which I have not uploaded on my channel for like 3 days. Basically, like I've been slacking so much because I have so much piled up on me. It's like what I'm trying to do, like and stuff handling with school and also documents, and I'm trying to fill out what services should I make and what the Lord's planted into me. And it's like so much things that is very big and which only should be coming in the near future. And I see a lot of things that will be happening in the near future. So there's so much, and I'm tired of just sitting here and just giving you guys a big thing and giving you guys just a message. It's time to demonstrate it, which a church that I'm trying to purchase, which it costs way too much money and costs way too much money to even purchase. Which I told you guys around March I was gonna have that church with that mean that land. No, I was not gonna buy it because the land I turned out it was over $800. It was $8,000. No, it was $800,000. I said no. There's too many things, and it's like for owning a land takes so much big. If the land is on sale and I actually buy it, that land will be with me just for eternity. I don't have to have no payments or nothing on it. But on that land, oh my goodness, I can't reveal that. I can't reveal it. It's too much I can only reveal. It's like there's so much that I'm trying to reveal, trying to not to reveal. But over the weekend, I will be also praying. So Saturday, it's a only workup. It's a catch up work day for me, and also praying day, which we are still fasting in our fasting period, and it's only will end. Um, mm, I think around Wednesday or Thursday. It will only end there of next week. Thank you all for joining to this service. God bless, and see you all within the next service. Bye bye.